Once upon a time, in the early days of human civilization, people relied on a simple system called barter. Picture this: you have a basket of apples, and your neighbor has a goat. If you wanted the goat, you'd offer your apples in exchange. But what if your neighbor didn't like apples? Or, worse, what if the goat was too valuable to trade for just apples? This cumbersome process led to the birth of something marvelous and life-changing: money. Don't you think it must have been quite a relief? The earliest forms of money weren't the paper bills or coins we use today. Instead, people used commodities like grains, shells, and even cattle. These items had intrinsic value and were widely accepted in trade. Imagine carrying a cow to the market every time you needed groceries. To make things more convenient, precious metals, like gold and silver, became popular. They were portable, durable, and, most importantly, universally valued. As civilizations advanced, so did the concept of money. Around 600 BCE, the first official currency, known as the Lydian stater, emerged in the ancient kingdom of Lydia, located in modern-day Turkey. It was made of a precious metal called electrum, a natural alloy of gold and silver. Isn't it fascinating how they figured out a system that still resonates with us today? The introduction of coins made transactions more efficient. They were stamped with symbols or faces of rulers, ensuring their authenticity and value. The next big leap in the history of money came with the invention of paper money. This innovation is credited to the Chinese during the Tang Dynasty 618-907 CE. The idea was ingenious. Rather than carrying heavy coins, people could use lightweight paper notes. These notes were essentially promises to pay the bearer a certain amount of precious metal. This concept of a promissory note was a game changer. It's almost as if they invented the first IOU, but on a grand scale. As economies grew more complex, so did the financial instruments. The establishment of banks revolutionized the way people stored and transferred wealth. Banks became intermediaries, offering a place to deposit money and providing loans. This concept of credit allowed people to borrow money for investments and pay it back over time, usually with a little extra called interest. Doesn't that sound familiar? It's the same principle that governs our mortgages and credit cards today. With the advent of the digital age, money has undergone yet another transformation. We've moved from coins and paper to digital currencies. Nowadays, we can transfer funds with a few taps on our smartphones. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have emerged, introducing the concept of decentralized digital currency. There's something called blockchain, which is a complex but fascinating system that ensures the security and integrity of these transactions. Isn't it amazing how we've come from bartering apples to trading digital assets? Despite all these changes, the essence of money remains the same. It's a medium of exchange, a store of value, and a unit of account. But let's not get too technical here. At its core, money is something we all need and use every day. It's what we earn, save, and spend. It's what we use to buy food, pay rent, and, sometimes, indulge in a little retail therapy. After all, who hasn't felt the joy of finding a few extra dollars in an old coat pocket? It's like finding a small treasure, isn't it? However, money is not just a tool, it's also a symbol of our hopes and dreams. People often say, money can't buy happiness, but it sure can buy comfort and security. And let's be honest, who wouldn't prefer crying in a luxury car over a rusty bicycle? But jokes aside, money plays a crucial role in our lives, shaping our decisions and, sometimes, even our identities. It can be a source of both joy and stress, depending on how much or how little we have. In conclusion, the journey of money is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. From bartering apples to trading cryptocurrencies, we've come a long way. So next time you swipe your card or transfer funds online, take a moment to appreciate the incredible history and evolution of money. It's more than just a medium of exchange. It's a reflection of our collective journey through time. And remember, while money can't buy happiness, it sure makes the ride a lot smoother. Don't you think so?